I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we will start with a general reading and I am not sure what is causing that. Maybe I got it shut, whatever it was. So, okay. Celia says we're going to do a general read and then we will move on from there. So that's what we shall do. I hope everyone is doing well today. We will just call who we are guide to. Celia's wanting to do things a little bit differently now. So we're just she is, the messenger here. I'm just, the conduit for her energy to kind of flow through me is my intention. So I let her kind of be in control. Hi, Maxine. And, the way she's wanting to do it now is she will look at the participant list, and call somebody from the list. So we're just going from there. So we're going to start with a general message and then we will go from there. Make my chat a little bigger, so I can have my computer back a little bit. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm going to ask you to please not spam the chat. You do have to be a subscriber to get a question. And then we will just do some general guidance for today. This is just, a message for whoever's listening. Just please take what resonates and leave the rest. Being such a general reading, it can't resonate for everyone. So just please take what resonates. And she's wanting to start with the Romance Angels card. So I feel like, definitely could be a love message today. The card that wanted to come out is the True Love card. So that is beautiful. And then the bottom of the deck is the Forgiving and Learning card, which is as you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then the True Love card says this is the romance of a lifetime. So if you are in that journey, no matter where you're at in, your journey, make sure you're spending time to, savor that. I, make sure I take time and savor, all the blessings I have with Dave. Just, the true person Dave is just, he is my heart. But yeah, and make sure you're releasing anything. Right now is a really good time to release energy because we are in eclipse season. On the full moon, it is a full moon in Taurus, but there is also a full lunar eclipse, which I feel like can bring in a lot of healing as you, release what's holding you back. Sometimes we don't even realize the things that we're holding on to from the past, and things kind of will, circle back around, and just kind of make you aware. Sometimes things even circle around, from childhood. That Three of Cups, I feel like this holiday season, today in the States is Halloween. So I feel like it's a really good time to, be free, have fun, dream big today. Yeah. So you're saying today, live in today, be today, have fun in today. No matter where you're at, get together with community, have fun. And it is a time of releasing. So, eclipse season is about things being taken from your life. Sometimes things are taken out of your life, so they can bring, the universe can bring you something even better. And sometimes the universe takes things out of your life for a season of growth for you. sometimes, for her to do this healing, she has to be alone. Hi, Danny. How are you? So just release any energy that you're holding on to from the past that could be blocking you. Because that forgiving and learning is, the bottom thing there. And the card underneath that is the wedding card. And then we have codependency. So make sure that you're not having any codependent behaviors, or, don't feel like you have to have that person in your life to be whole, because, I was whole before I met Dave, and Dave was whole before we met me, but together we, make an entirely different energy, together. Something in the stars for sure, for Dave and I. But I feel like, it's a time to really release, maybe sit out under the stars and, think about, what kind of energy are you holding on to that person that's not for your highest and greatest good. And as you release that, you can have a brand new beginning, because you get the Fool and then the Queen of Pentacles, which, she's in a pretty good energy. She's, being stable and solid, and, she knows her self-worth for sure. And she doesn't tolerate anything. And everyone around her knows that, because she stands in her power. She hasn't taken any crap. So just make sure you're not letting, your mind chatter get the best of you. If you have, feelings of this person left and didn't explain, as long as you're, focused on this person left and didn't explain, you're going to keep cycling that energy around. Instead, so you says, focus on the positive, the happiest times you were together. And the more you focus on that love and the happiness, and the more you can feel that feeling in your heart, the more that you bring that energy right back around to you. I've more than once referenced, my book that Dave got me for my birthday that has a lot of our wedding pictures in it. And I can look at those pictures and I can go right back to that very, that feeling that day. Sedona is a really super magical place for Dave and I. We got married there. We went back there over the summer. So it is a beautiful place for us. We definitely, Dave asked when we're going to get a house there. So we will probably be at some point living in Sedona, at least part-time. So Dave's put that out there in our vortex. So, okay. Then we are just going to go to the list of the chat and just look at the participants. You do have to be a subscriber to get a question. And so you just called who she's guided to. So Danny, do you have time to do a little moderating? Celia says we appreciate you, and if you have a little time, she definitely, always wants to make sure we take care of the moderator first. So Danny, do you have a little time to do some moderating for us? And Celia's going to pull some cards for you. She always starts there with the moderator, because we greatly appreciate it. Awesome. I know, I saw that this morning. That's great news, Danny. That energy must be moving forward. So you're saying, definitely keep focusing on, those, the happiest times, and, yes, current energy. She says your words are really powerful now, and make sure no sarcasm. Seriously, no sarcasm. She's no sarcasm, please. Danny, you get the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. I have to say, in this 5 of Cups, sometimes I get a different message and get the Temperance card. First, I get, we're going to get a lot of messages. And in this 5 of Cups, he's picked up the 2 cups. Sometimes they haven't got them. He's got the 2 cups in his hands. But I feel like there's a little energy that's still spilled down here, like that beginning reading, that needs cleaned up. So keep working on cleaning up this little bit of energy that's spilled over from the past. And as you pick it up, that's really balanced coming in. Then we get the King of Swords. He's definitely direct and speaking his mind. And we get the Three of Cups, which, I feel is about, the next holiday, but that's like a joyful celebration time. But so you're saying, look at the cups down here on the bottom. So she wants me to really put it up there. But, he does have the 2 cups in his hand. He does know, where he wants to go. So that's such a blessing. You can manifest anything you want, like Temperance card. It was the Temperance card. You can manifest it. You just have to be really balanced and clear up that whatever energies. Yeah. Be in that love. Feel your love. Send that love. Keep doing that. The more you do that, the more, great things will come to you. So everyone I hope is having a great day. We're just going to call off the participant list that I get, which is whoever is active in the chat. So just make sure you're saying hi, say where you're from, and we'll just go on from there. Maxine, so you wants to talk to you. And Great Quartz will get you two next after Maxine. But yeah, Celia's just wanting, everybody to be, be friendly. Please don't spam the chat. Light and love. I'm definitely feeling that energy today. My heart's really, open. So, yeah. Maxine, do you have a question or would you just like a general? Okay, just a general. Okay. She says, and we're switching decks. Yeah, she's coming through really strong today now. We have a card flipped over already, Maxine. We get the 8 of Pentacles, which is about doing the work. That's always a good sign, Maxine, that it says you're doing the work. You're putting the effort in. So she was very specific that I pick up a different deck for you. Get the Ace of Pentacles. Maxine, Saturn just went direct not long ago, and kind of it gives you a gifty if you've been doing the work. I'll say I've been doing a lot of the work. So I got the gifty. My psychic stuff is really, my channeling is opening up like crazy. So for you, Maxine, we get the Ace of Pentacles and we get the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. So something I feel really good in the physical is coming towards you, Maxine. A gifty from the universe. So what a beautiful message, Celia says. And then Little Quartz, did you have a question or you just want a general? How will I gain my success? Yes, happy Halloween. So Great Quartz. Do you hear the wind chimes, Great Quartz? That's my mom. This year we set her ashes free. And so now when I hear the wind chimes blowing, it's always like a little sign for me that my mom's around. So now that you say that, I mean, literally the chimes had just started. So I would say yes, definitely around you. And Great Quartz, you get a couple of cards. You get the Tower, which, is divine timing, but like that's, also the universe is kind of knocking. And I feel like because you get the 10 of Wands, something's ending, that cycle's going to end very quickly. 2 of Cups. So either like a brand new love offer, a new job offer, someone from the past coming back. I feel like something's the Emperor. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you're going to have a male person come back into your life quickly. Like super quick. When it comes in, it's going to really change things because you get the wish fulfillment card, that 3 of Wands, which is wish fulfillment. And I feel like you're going to manifest that by doing the work, your spiritual work, stepping into your spiritual path. Whatever you're guided to do on your spiritual path. I know mine is really my Chiron. So, which male person, that Emperor is Aries energy, Celia's saying. So, somebody, and we have the King of Swords there. So I feel like a fire energy. But I hear Aries. She's like somebody with some Aries in their chart. Might not be Aries sun. A lot of times it's, she's saying maybe rising because, I have, in my chart, I don't have much water energy. I have a lot of fire energy. So I like really connect to that fire. Yeah, I feel fire energy. Somebody with a lot of passion for you. Somebody you had a lot of passion with. She's specific. She said with. So, yeah. How about that? I felt like it was a good day for love. We started with the love cards. I know I've been having a heart chakra thing going on today. So, yeah, the energy's moving for sure. Isn't it always so weird? I'll tell you, great cards. Dave will ask a question to Celia or whatever, and then I kind of get the answer. He asked about healing his family karma. So one of his ancestors came through this morning. I'm like, can you give me a little warning when you're doing stuff like that? Because he'll ask the universe a question, then I'm the one that always gets the answer. So Celia's a great, girl. She's, she says, she's part of source, so she's part of everyone. So, my reference when I first got Celia is, because I have a little medical experience. The lining of your lungs is the cilia. So a little bit different reference of that, but like she, she's kind of like the bridge between me and source. She's like that conduit. I always tell Dave I'm the conduit for her. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Celia. I hear Cecilia, but she doesn't like to be called Cecilia. She says that's too formal, but yeah, so we call her Celia, but Cecilia, but she doesn't like it. Apparently that's she's saying too formal. So yeah, Celia, but like for me, like I got her name by, that is part of the lining of the lungs and the other parts. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's beautiful, Danny. Yeah, so you're very guided as well. I worked really hard to when I was younger, I was really attracted to like, Sylvia Brown, John Edwards from Crossing Over. I love the movie Ghost. I've always been attracted to that psychic stuff. And, I was so in the other realm of the world that, it was like, oh, that must be really cool, to have that, loved I Dream a Genie, Bewitched. I've always, had that kind of energy. And who knew that, yeah, now me and Celia like this. Because that was my intention with her. We've worked hard to, if I'm in alignment, she can channel through me. Because, she is my higher self. So, we are gonna, Danny, did I say someone else? So he doesn't want me to move on, but I kind of, moved on. We all have spiritual gifts. It just takes time to work and develop them. I started using the tarot for my own personal use, as just a tool of, divination to work on, my spiritual path, to give me guidance. And then I just got one deck and then another and then another. And yeah, I have a great love. I have, a lot of decks. I'm drawn to a lot more. So yeah. Yeah, please don't spam the chat. If you do, Danny, please just put them in timeout. Celia's kind of feeling on that. Um, Here she says, look at the participants. Princess Kayla, we can get a question for you. Nita, she wants to do a message for you. And she said that's it for now. She wants to call. She feels, yeah. And I feel like with Sherry Lee in there somewhere. Hi everyone. MD, can you help moderate, please? You are very welcome, Princess Kayla. We are doing tarot today. Please just like and subscribe, and we will definitely get a card for you. MD, we'll get a read for you because, Celia is always about taking care of the moderators. We greatly appreciate all of you. Sherry Lee, did you just want a general? Whoever posts the question first is the next one I'm going to answer of you ladies. So, Princess Kayla, would you like me to? Yes, please. We are going to get you, Nita. I was really drawn to your question, your name. I have an Aunt Nita, so yeah, she said make sure I got you. I feel like you're going to meet someone new. They're going to remind you of someone from the past, though. Because I feel like with the World card, that's actually saying somebody brand new you're going to bring in. But I feel like they're going to remind you of that past. I feel like you might meet them over the holidays. The universe is trying to give you a gifty with this, so it wants you to make sure you're focusing because that person is looking at that cup, but they're not reaching for it. Kind of make sure you take your time. With this new person, when they come in, take your time. They're on your path. But yeah, I hear take your time. I know when I met Dave, we had to, get to know each other so well, more than I've ever got to know anyone in my life. Yeah. So I feel like it'll be a brand new person coming in for you. And then Princess Kayla, is there a man coming towards me who's going to step up and be the man? Mighty Panda, we just call off of the participant list. So as long as you stay active in the chat, you stay, I think, on that list. And my guide just calls who she's guided to call. Yes, and if you donate, you do get put to the front of the list. Because Celia appreciates that energy exchange. So you're getting cards for you, Princess Kayla. They're flying out. So we have the Justice card, which for me is, like a karmic contract for sure. So we get the Justice card, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, which is forward movement towards you. And I feel like you can manifest this. You get to kind of, go inside and decide what you want. But I feel like this is a karmic contract of someone that you are manifesting on your path. That's part of your spiritual journey, because we get the Hermit, we get the Hanging Man there, and we get the Ace of Cups. So I feel like someone is going to be coming in. I feel like it's definitely divinely guided. 4 out of 6 cards are majors there, Princess Kayla. So she's saying make sure you're staying balanced, that I feel like it's a time that you're getting really elevated. And as you step more into your healing work, because, that Ace of Cups is, that self-love. Make sure you're filling your cup up. And I feel like it's telling you to fill your spiritual cup up. I feel like this is definitely about your path, in the physical of, bringing your enlightenment, balancing that into your day-to-day life. And as you do that, you're going to bring that other person in through opening your heart chakra. But I feel like it's saying right now that you're supposed to be working on your spiritual path. And as you work that and bring that, balance of the spiritual into the physical, then that's going to move that forward. Princess Kayla, I did that. Watch that video on manifesting my twin flame. I did a couple of steps. I did that, manifestation list. And, on those things, I just put the positive. I, had to have a little more time. And then I did a focus wheel from Abraham. And then I had this really, person that came back into my life and was in and out. And my reply to them was, I am now dating for marriage. And I was really serious about that. I had done that. I did the focus wheel and was like, I want to, I want to manifest a committed relationship. And then I literally said, I'm dating for marriage and the next person. So, and I also heard, don't be sarcastic. So make sure, I hear sarcasm is real right now. You can easily manifest with your words. So, just be careful. Make sure you're thinking of the positive things, but I did those couple of steps. They helped. I am in union with Dave and we are working on things every day. But yeah, sometimes you have to just let the universe know that, you are ready for that next step. And, invite it in, clear a drawer out, make sure there's room in the closet. Free an evening for date night for that person, and then take yourself out to date night and start that process. Yeah. So you're saying you could manifest it so easily. I mean, literally, I wrote a list of what my perfect daily schedule would be. And the last thing on the list was go to bed with my husband. I wasn't married at the time. I, hadn't met Dave. That was a couple of years before I met him, but that intention was out there for me. So I love going to bed with Dave every night. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. You are very welcome, Princess Kayla. I'm just hearing something. So Celia's MD, we're gonna get you. And Celia wants me to pull you an oracle card from the Archangel Metatron deck. So MD, are you doing any kind of meditation work? Wow. Yeah. I feel like we're just pulling from here. We get the passion card. So that is a beautiful energy. Love for life. You get the chakra card, so it's also wanting to make sure you're being balanced at your light body. And you got the beacon, so make sure you're shining your light brightly. Then you get the codependency card. You get the boundaries card, and you get the mirrors yourself card. So I feel like, in both of these, cards, there's a key. We're saying you have the key to that, and I feel like the key to that codependency is the boundaries. So I feel like make sure you're shining your light and being a beacon, but make sure you're having boundaries. So, and as you do things, the cosmos mirrors you, and do what you love. Make sure, you're doing exactly what you love. But yeah, I hear be the beacon. I get the beacon card a lot. So I feel like, whatever spiritual gifts you have, you need to be open to sharing. If you have a certain practice that you're doing that is really helping you, yeah, make sure you're sharing it with others. So be the beacon. I feel like that's what we are here for. I get the card a lot. You light your light by, your light shines brighter by lighting someone else's light. So make sure you're, even sharing like your journaling practice or anything is super, super good. Tarot's my thing, so I do that and let Celia just kind of be the messenger. Kimberly, we're going to get you real quick. Celia says, stop and do you. So, I don't know what your question is, Kimberly. We're just going to pull cards and see what Celia has to say. You get the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Sun, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. And the Page of Cups on the bottom. She's saying make sure you're not holding yourself back. That everything is, I feel like it's going to go really good because you have the Sun and the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. So just know in your heart. Yeah, I feel like in your heart, because, we get the heart there, we get the heart there. I feel like, the Sun and the Strength card. How do you go wrong with that Leo energy? So I feel like it's going to come. Still the Sun and the Strength card. Beautiful energy. I feel like whatever energy you're holding on to from the past is kind of what's holding you back. And as you let that energy go, it can really move towards you quickly. So open your heart. Corinne, how are you doing? Thank you for donating. Corinne, I'm just post your question. We're going to take you next. We always appreciate you so much, Corinne. Clarity about Eric. Absolutely, Corinne. Hold on. So he wants to start here. So we're going here, Corinne. Clarity about Eric. We get the Love Yourself first card. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then you get the Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then we're going to get some tarot. Corinne, I feel like she's saying it's time to maybe just step back a little bit, pull your energy back, and love yourself first. As you love yourself more, it makes you more romantically attractive. The more you put yourself in alignment. As Dave says, I become his little Greek goddess when I'm in really good alignment as, with Celia. So, oh, I know why she wanted me to use this deck. We get the King of Cups. And in this deck, the King of Cups is like kind of floating in the water. He's kind of, he's not really being solid and stable. Not grounded, and sometimes the King of Cups does not express his feelings. He doesn't really. I feel like a separation of his feelings. And we get the Three of Pentacles, which is that contract card. And then we get the Eight of Cups, which is, walking away towards your spiritual path, towards a new beginning. I think because that the previous energy is, this devil energy. And the next card is the lover. So I feel like as you release him, you release this codependent third party energy, and bring yourself into more alignment. Yeah, and can move forward. So 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy, Corinne. I feel like it's telling you to release him for now. I know, completely different situation, but Dave and I are planning a vacation for our anniversary, our first anniversary. And I just told him a minute ago, I release all control to the universe. We will end up where we're supposed to end up. I was really wanting to go to Miami, but we may not. We're just going to go where we're supposed to be. So I feel like, yeah. So he's just saying, just kind of release it to the universe. Say, if this is meant for me, make it come back to me and let it be easy. Because that let it be easy part is so important. If I'm doing something and it's not easy, I'm like, okay, I get the hint. I'm going to walk away. So know that if something's not easy for you, and it's causing you a lot of struggle, you have resistance with it somewhere. So, I'm a big Abraham listener. Bye, Danny. Have a good day. Thank you for your help. So we will, Sherry Lee, did I get you? I cannot remember. Sometimes when Celia does a reading the next, then I'm just kind of, and then, and I know we got Kimberly and Corinne, and we'll do, here, she's telling me to check about Sherry Lee. MD, do you know if I got Sherry Lee? I'll tell you, Corinne, as I really moved into my spiritual path, because initially I had a catalyst, that I really thought was my twin flame. And as I let that go, I'm getting you now, Sherry Lee. Sorry. But, I had somebody I thought was my twin flame, and I just didn't think I could let that go. And then really, I immersed myself into my, Reiki and working on my healing. And as I did that, and worked on my healing, it like brought Dave in. So, yeah, I feel like you're really being guided on your spiritual path. Corinne, I know you read some cards for me, so ask your cards what direction you're supposed to go, because I feel like it's really pushing you towards to work in the spiritual path. Like my stuff would not open up until I literally, jumped in both feet. And now I've really done it. So, oh yeah. Your guide is right there for you. So strong. So we are getting cards for Sherry Lee. Sherry Lee, you get the Palace of Wands, which for me in this, this deck has some special cards in it. And that Palace of Wands is saying that your home is a really strong place for your manifestations to happen. I feel like you may be getting woke up in the middle of the night, but I feel like you can do a lot of manifestations. So he's telling me at this time, watch your words. So a lot of manifestations can happen because, I feel like your household is you're very connected to the people in your household, to where that manifestation can happen really easily, because we get the Hanging Man and we get the King of Swords, which, he definitely knows what he wants. There's a lot of clarity, and we have the Faith card. I feel like you're getting messages in the middle of the night. If you're getting woke up a lot, it's because I hear spirits knocking. But I feel like right now it's really, a good time for manifestation in your house. That's what Celia's saying. So I hope everyone is doing really well. We are going to look at the participant list and call the next person. Barsh, did we will do your question next. And then we'll get April. So we're going to do Barsh and then April. I am doing really well. It's kind of rainy and cloudy today, but yeah. So Barsh, can you repost your question? And April, I think I saw you on just a general. Yeah, I've been waking up so much at night, getting so much, sometimes I have to get up and just come in my office and, ask Celia what I'm trying to know, be told, and have to pull cards. So sometimes you just have to get up and ask what that message is if you're getting woke up in the middle of the night. Messages from the universe. Okay, Barsh, we're going to get messages for you. Yeah, so anyone that's getting woken up, just know that, Spirit's trying to talk to you. They get really adamant to me about, between 4 and 5. And Barsh, the cards you get are the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So I feel like you're going to get a new opportunity coming in after maybe it's been a little bit of a hard time. That 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior. But you do get the Page of Cups, so that is a new offer coming in, and you get the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're going to be getting lots of communication. And in this card of the Page of Wands, I can't notice, but he has the 4 wands behind him. So those always remind me of, that twin flame energy. Also make sure your energy is being balanced. That's also happy home energy for me. So I feel like if you're thinking about a move, you may be getting new news about it, or maybe just a change to your house. So you saying maybe a change in its occupant. So I don't know, but some new energy coming into your household. Yeah, Celia's my best guide. Ashley, April, we're going to get for you next, and Celia wants me to switch cards. Then Ashley, we're going to do you, and then we'll get Liz. April, we get the 8 of Swords, the Strength card, and the 10 of Swords. I feel like it's saying you have control over your own thoughts. I feel like, and then the 5 of Swords is the bottom. I feel like you have the strength to overcome this, and I feel like you're going to, because we get the 10 of Swords, which is the ending of that cycle. And then on this 5 of Swords card, sometimes the 5 of Swords I feel like is, sneaky energy. But on this one, he feels like, I feel like he's got some clarity on that situation. Maybe, it's sometimes a shallow victory. Sometimes it's that little thing, you got out of bed today. Sometimes, it's the little, it's the little things I hear, So give yourself credit where credit's due, because, you're moving into calmer waters with that 6 of Swords. And that King of Pentacles and the Sun. So moving towards something much more stable and better. The King of Pentacles, that's pretty good husband material, I hear. But I feel like you have that strength to overcome that energy really easily. Listen to some Abraham, I'm hearing. I love Abraham. I was trying to go meet her. That's why I want to go to Miami, because I want to go to Abraham. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if it's going to work out for me. If not, it'll happen in another time. Okay, and Red Rose, you donated. Go ahead and post your question, and we will get you next. That is how Celia works. That kind of takes the priority. Absolutely. So we will take that question next. How does Joel feel about me? Please, any intentions? My name is Rafia. Okay, Rafia, we're gonna get So you likes to start with this romance angels when it's a donation. She's especially when it's a love question. So we are gonna get Joel's feelings towards Rafia. And thank you very much for donating to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. It allows me to be here every day. We get the true love card. That is so beautiful. And then this is the romance of your lifetime. And so you tells me there's more. It's safe for you to love. And I feel like she's one more. She says one more. So we're going to go with one more. And you get the soulmate card. And the bottom of the deck is worth waiting for. So you get the true love card. It's safe for you to love. And the soulmate card. And then we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot for you. You are very welcome. Sometimes we have to have time apart from somebody to work on our self-love. And, you know, we teach people how to treat us. So I hear make sure you're giving yourself that love. And I had a message this morning on my coffee and cards so you gave me. Mars is going retrograde right now. And, you know, I feel like, and it's in Gemini. So how are you talking to yourself? Make sure you're talking to yourself in the highest regard. Because I feel like that's really important. And make sure you can send little love thoughts, you know. I do with my husband, Dave, especially when he's at work, you know, I'll just put my hand on my heart and think, you know, loving thoughts and just send him that positive, loving energy. And just, he will definitely say that he can feel it. So, very important. Then we get the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, which is a message in the physical, and we get the Hermit. So I feel like it's a time of growth, and the Full card on the bottom. So I feel like it's wanting you to kind of go through a transformation right now because, you know, she's kind of transforming. And I feel like it's time for you to kind of step into your power. And as you do that, that message is going to come forth. I feel like Spirit's trying to give you a message. That's going to, you know, bring this back around because it does look like this is definitely a relationship, you know, that you've manifested. We get the true love, the soulmate card, worth waiting for, and it's safe for you to love. Those are all really, really saying that relationship is where I see a potential in the future for that. But I feel like it's wanting you to do this transformation first and to step into your power. Make sure you're shining your light very brightly. You know, whatever healing stuff you're working on from, you know, to help heal yourself, because, you know, we're all here on this healing journey. Whatever you're working on, maybe, you know, make sure you're sharing it with others, even if it's just with one person. That makes a huge difference. So that is Celia's message, and thank you again for donating. We greatly appreciate it. Ashley, why am I feeling my twin flames energy? Because he's thinking about you and he's doing the work, and you probably are too. He's probably having some dark night of the soul, Celia says, you know. I'll just say on my journey, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. On mine, I initially had a lot more of that masculine energy, and I had to work through a lot of that family karma. Biologically, my dad had 2 girls, so I got a lot of that karma. So a lot of times I feel like, you know, that male energy, that masculine energy goes to, you know, that masculine energy. But so I was born on my dad's birthday, so I kind of got a lot of that generational karma. So I had to work through that male stuff. I'll just tell you, I had a lot. Yeah, there's no running from this journey, especially that twin flame thing. Ashley, look where your Chiron is. Celia swears that's the, you know, the key, the symbol of it on your birth chart is the key. It's that key for a reason. I'll say my Chiron is doing this, speaking my truth, giving the messages, being the messenger. So, yeah. So, Ashley, we're getting cards for you. Ashley, we get the Emperor. No surprise there. Ashley, we cannot make this shit up. If I tried, look, I can't even hold on to them. We get the Emperor and the Empress, and we get the Wheel. And the Nine of Pentacles. So as you're shining your light, looking better, the more it's going to draw him towards you. Because you're pulling your energy off of him, and he's trying to figure out where your focus is. Why are you not focusing as much on him? Yeah, which house is it in, Ashley? That's like so important. I'm going to do a class on Chiron. Me and Celia have been talking about it. I'm going to offer it for 10 people. You just have to, I'm going to do a sign up thing in my Facebook group, and I'm going to go on and do a couple of classes on, so we can talk about the Chiron thing, what I've learned about mine, and just kind of go a little more in depth. So Ashley, if you're interested in learning about your Chiron, join the Facebook group, and I will post a thing in there later for people to start signing up. But Celia's really pushing me to do that. But can you ask for any more twin flame cards than the Emperor and the Empress? I feel like how's your financial house, Celia saying? As you step into that stability, it's going to really pull that energy back, full circle. I can't help but notice, the circles there for, that stability, and there's the circles there. But I feel like as you're focusing on your stability, he's like, hold on, where's her energy go? Where's it at? So if you've changed your focus at all, he can definitely feel it. Because there is some telepathic communication going on. I know Dave and I definitely have it. So I'm guessing you have that as well, Ashley. Yeah. But I'm definitely inviting you, Ashley, to join the Chiron class. And we will just keep going. And Charlie, we will get you next. We would, yeah, I'm going to do that Chiron class, because literally Celia feels that is like such the key. So yeah, just it's going to be in the Facebook group. So that is listed in the description. And there is also on my banner the link to the Facebook group. It's a private group. Mary, we'll get you in after next. And Jolly, and then we'll get, Mary. On your spiritual gifts, you just have to go with what you're called for. I found out initially, I was on my path. I was doing, work as a physical therapy assistant, and found out I had a gift in my hand. So you'll kind of get alerted to that. And I was really drawn to tarot. So just kind of, see what you're drawn to. So with my gift in my hand, I, do Reiki. And with that, with doing the physical therapy, I've kind of created my own modality of energy work. So maybe I'll do a live one day on here, just, do a clearing. We just call whoever Celia's guided to. So if you're interested in tarot, get a deck and just, work with it and become familiar with it, and just, I spend a lot of time doing just my own private tarot before I ever read for anybody else. As well as the Reiki. I do the Reiki on myself pretty regularly too. So I feel like she's saying, deep inside, whatever you're doing to heal your heart, is what you're going to help others heal, whatever that toxic energy. So whatever you're, using to help heal yourself is what you're supposed to help teach. So Mary, what will happen in my love life on Halloween? Absolutely. Mary, where are you from? Celia wants to know. Sometimes she just likes a little conversation while we're shuffling. Yeah. Thank you, April, for your donation. You can post your question. We are getting guidance for you, Mary. Then we'll get April. After April, we're going to get you all about Maine. I don't know what's going on, but MD's sending you love, so we're gonna get you after April. And Mary, you get the full card. So a brand new beginning. And we get the 4 of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like the universe is offering you something. Are you paying attention to what's being offered? Because it's the 4 of Wands. I feel like you're kind of guarded, not really paying it. This person's not really paying attention. So something brand new is trying to come in. Universe is trying to give you a gifty. How does T feel and think about me? Okay, April, we're going to get a new deck, I hear. Sometimes it's all about the imagery on the decks. Like, some cards, the 5 of Swords makes me feel one way, and on another deck, it's completely different. You are very welcome, Mary. Have a happy Halloween. I know last year we didn't get very many trick-or-treaters, and my daughter's going to take my granddaughter trick-or-treating at home. So I'm probably going to come on and do a live tonight. April, we get the 3 of Swords. Wants to do some healing of some heartbreak. I feel like this card is a heart healing card for me. Sometimes the 3 of Swords is not that way, but for this one, it feels like a healing because we got that sun right there in the middle. And we get the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Judgment card. And the 3 of Pentacles is a contract card of coming together. I feel like she's wanting to come to some balance. I feel like there will be some communication, April. I feel like she's missing you, that 5 of Pentacles. Because of that toxic energy. Ugh. Whatever toxic thing she did to you, I feel like there's going to be some karma balance out about it. Some healing. Because this behavior over here is not very nice. Sometimes when Dave and I are talking about something, we call it my squishy face. So this causes me squishy face. This is bad energy. So I feel like there's going to be some healing of it. So I would just pull my energy and really, if you want any kind of resolution with this, April, you have to do the heart healing. I know she might have caused this behavior or done this or is still doing this behavior, but I feel like Celia wants you to really work on your heart healing. Initially, we get the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. She's telling me keep going on that bottom. I feel like there's going to be, something coming forward. I feel like this is maybe tied to your family karma. But I feel like there's going to be something forward. I would look at this, April. Celia's saying you have to heal your heart about the situation. You are brokenhearted about it. And as long as you're brokenhearted about it, it can't move it forward. And as you heal your heart, it can move it forward. Yeah, she's definitely this energy. Celia's saying you got to just work on your heart healing, and then you get this energy, as the future. Something good's going to come to you. Really good, but definitely they want you to heal your heart. Write a goodbye letter. Yeah, write her a goodbye letter. Because yeah, she knows about her behavior. She's very clear on her behavior. Very clear. Celia says. Yeah, she knows she's in that devil energy. You know, apparently we all go in and out of there. So Celia says, no, we're not throwing any shade that way. It's part of the phase of the journey, part of the dualities. But she knows what she's doing. April, is what Celia says. So self love. Know that you deserve so much more, and it's trying to come in. That Page of Cups with that 10 of Pentacles is pretty good on the bottom. All About Maine. We're going to take your question next. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay. We haven't pulled the Cosmic Journey out, but she wants me to do that for you. All About Maine. We have flippers. Fulfill your cosmic destiny as a change maker. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. I feel like this is tied to your path. That sometimes the universe has to take things out of your life or change your life. Especially if it's calling you to do something and you're not doing it, it will just kind of take things away. So I feel like it's really a knock at the door. It wants you to change something, because then it says your words create worlds. So make sure you're talking in the highest regard. I'm guided to tell you to listen to some Abraham. What are you feeling defeated about? And the bottom of the deck is say yes to your open door. So I feel like there's a new opportunity getting ready to come in. So if you're feeling like something's been pulled away, just know something even better is coming, That's pretty good right there. Oh yes, you deserve so much better. And as soon as you do that heart healing, it's gonna oh my god, man, I'm so sorry. We will get some guidance, but sometimes All About Maine, I'm guided to tell you. Years ago in 2008, I had a car accident. I was stopped, traffic stop. I stopped. I got rear-ended. It caused me. I still have a little bit of hip pain from it, and I got some elbow pain, and I ended up having to change careers, and which all around the way, showed me I had a gift in my hand, with my hands, and has brought me now full circle to here. So just know that sometimes things happen, and my car got totaled and like everything happened, but everything just kind of full circles around. You never know what one little thing can lead to. So so you saying stay optimistic and know that everything happens for a reason. Ask whatever higher source that you believe in, for assistance with it. Say, I ask for assistance and I turn this situation over and release it, and truly, release it to the universe to take care of for you. Because, source is always working on everything for your highest and greatest good. So we are going to get some tarot for you. But I feel like this is just part of your spiritual path. I said earlier that, I've been through so many different situations because that way I can relate them to my stories now. So like she'll flash something in my head and I kind of relate that energy to that. So just know everything for a reason, and your words create worlds. And this is a 44 card, which is a master number. So, and like I feel right now, Celia's like been really, if I'm sarcastic, whatever I sarcastically say really happens. The other day, my daughter we were getting lunch, and we were getting Qdoba, and it has queso on the bottom. And then she asked, did I want sprinkled cheese on the top? And I jokingly said, can you ever have too much cheese? I will just tell you, you can. So your words are super powerful. Make sure you're being very thoughtful about your words. So you told me, this Mars retrograde is about, your self-talk and, taking time to reflect on your words before you just, use that emperor voice and just speak that stuff into existence. So no sarcasm. All about Maine. Get an attorney. Get an attorney that works on getting paid. They will get it taken care of for you. Get an attorney. They get a percentage of the total which they recover. Get an attorney. Take the steps, one step at a time. It is part of your spiritual path, but definitely get an attorney. Celia's like screaming that in my head. Yes, they work on percentages here. Like when I had my car accident, I got an attorney. So they will be the one to make sure they can do nothing. The universe is always working out for you, and just do the doctor stuff and just really have faith in the universe that everything is always working out. That pinnacle thing is, he's going and doing the steps. So just have faith in the universe. If you're not working or everything, just know that you can get the lost wages recouped, and everything is always working out. And just really release it to source, because I feel like it's going to be a blessing to you. A blessing in disguise is what Celia's saying. So don't let yourself have this Five of Swords energy. The attorney will do his stuff. The Justice card is legal stuff. So I feel like just have faith in your attorney. And if you don't like that one, get a new one. No, there's never anything wrong with getting a second opinion. So if you don't feel like, that one can do the best for you, get a second opinion. But normally, yeah, you have to kind of go through all the medical stuff and all that and be taken care of. So sending you much healing love to you, all about Maine. Liz will get you, and then we'll get Jennifer. I'd like to thank everyone for joining today. We greatly appreciate it. And so you just called who she's called to at the time when we're called. So, hi, I speak my truth. Hi, Lacey. How are you? We will do Liz. What'd she say? Liz, you can repost your question or just ask for general, and then we'll get Lacey. What are Asher's feelings towards me? Okay. Thank you, MD. You're always doing such a great job. Liz, we get the Two of Swords. We get the Magician. We get the Seven of Wands. And we get the Star on the bottom. I feel like, the Two of Swords is sometimes about no communication, not making a choice. She could easily free herself, but she's choosing not to. So sometimes it's literally, that's the card of not making the choice to move forward. And then we have the Magician card. And sometimes that Magician is, not always the best energy, especially when you get the Seven of Wands. Sometimes I feel like that's, sometimes that's somebody really blocking you, putting a block up energetically of you, or you putting blocks or boundaries up to that person. Maybe you've put your boundary up and that person hasn't communicated. But we do have the Star card on the bottom, which is the beautiful healing energy, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there can be some forward movement, but I feel like right now we're like Two of Swords. Make sure you're having self-love, because you have the ability to manifest everything. The Magician has all the tools he needs, but just make sure that, there's no sneaky behavior going on. Sometimes he's just, very guarded with that energy, and sometimes I don't like those cards very much together. But I feel like some healing needs to be done because we had that, Star card. Hi, Priyanka. How are you? Thank you for joining and helping moderate. MD's been doing a great job. Danny was here earlier. I don't think Celia called Jennifer, so we're not going to answer Jennifer's question right there. I think it was, Celia says not Jennifer. That wasn't who she had called. Lacey, I think that's who was next. Celia's saying, I see. What are my friends' Bid's current emotions towards me? And I'd like to thank everyone for joining today. We greatly appreciate it. I'd like to thank the ladies that donated. We greatly appreciate that. And by donating, you do get to go to the front of the line and get your question answered by Celia. Otherwise, she's just calling whoever we're guided to answer. We'll do Lacey, and then we're going to, Priyanka, she wants to grab you a card. She always wants to, take care of my mods. She really appreciates you all. So we're getting guidance for Lacey currently. Let's see. We get the Chariot card and the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. So like a new beginning. I feel like it's going to come around. I feel like maybe, so he's telling me pull another card. So I feel like there's another message there. Maybe really just focused on family stuff right now, in that direction. But I feel like there's going to be communication. That's going to be good. I feel like it was just ending of a rough thing. We get 2 10s. So, and we had the Fool from before. So I feel like there's going to be a new beginning to that cycle. That's going to, lead to a happy place. I feel like some burdens need put down. So if there's any energy that needs healed there, if you're holding any negative energy towards that person, that can really, yes, this is a random pick. My guy just calls whoever she's called to, Cindy. So make sure there's reciprocity in that, for you, Lacey. Don't let anybody sneaky behavior because we get that, Seven of Swords energy there. And then Priyanka, we're going to get a card for you. Priyanka, do you have a question or do you just want a general today? You are very welcome. And April, thank you for donating to the channel. That does take priority. So we're going to get a card for Priyanka, general today, and then we're going to get yours, April. Cecilia's like mid Priyanka shuffle. Priyanka, we get the 5 of Cups. So that's, make sure you're paying attention to what you're focusing on because we get the Ace of Cups for clarity and we get the Judgment card. Make sure you're not focusing on anything that's causing you any heartbreak. Make sure you're working on high vibration stuff, things that make you feel good. Yeah, things that make you feel good. And April, we're going to get your question, which was, how does Chanel feel about and think about me? She's a Libra. I'm a Gemini. We have no contact. Okay, we will get for you, April. Thank you. Like I said, thank you for donating. We greatly appreciate it. April, she feels very disconnected from you. But I feel like she's having a heart chakra opening. But like that card, he's very disconnected. And I think she may feel when pigs fly because, Celia's saying, look at the pig up there. And then, the Gemini card, the Page of Swords, she's saying Gemini card. Are you really focused on your stuff, April? Doing your work as I feel like you said that. You're kind of focusing on that. I feel like she can feel that energy, gone because, the heart chakra on this person's like, whoa, change, something's changed. People can feel when you pull your energy back. And, then we have the Sun. So I feel like you're focusing on your happiness. And we have the 7 of Swords on the bottom with the, Queen of Swords. And, she off with the head. She doesn't take anything. So I feel like for now, this is the no contact thing for you is probably the best because I feel like you're going in such a better direction. And no contact. I feel like that's probably the best for now. Because then you're going to have your wish fulfillment of a friendship that's reciprocal. Yeah. Find your soul tribe. Maybe a Sag. Yeah. Maybe a Sag, Celia says. We like that Sag energy. Jennifer, Celia wants to talk to you now, and then Laris, how are you doing? Celia would like to talk to you after Jennifer, and then Cindy. So those are the next 3 she said. Jennifer, Laris, and Cindy. You can post your questions, please, and we will answer them. You are very welcome, April. I hope you're having a good night. I know it's late where you are. Jennifer, on my screen, your name is not red highlighted. So, not sure. I know if somebody tags me in a post, it puts me, because they said at Jennifer. If you at somebody, then it puts your name in red highlight. So you said. I'm like, I have no idea, but so you know. So good thing we got her around. Jennifer, what does my maternal grandfather want me to know? Hey, Jennifer, we're getting guidance from your maternal grandfather. The cards we get, Jennifer, are the Knight of Swords, which, you know, that's the quickest moving energy in the deck. And then we have the Magician, the Three of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Jennifer, I feel like your grandfather's trying to definitely directly communicate with you. I feel like in your dream state. So if you're getting woken up in the middle of the night, Jennifer, you know, ask what guidance you need. And then, you know, sometimes it's easier for us to get that messages, you know, in the middle of the night when we're getting that. I feel like you're definitely getting that tap on the shoulder in the middle of the night, something that's trying to really give you some freedom. So if you have something that's blocking, yeah, wake up in the middle of the night and ask them what they want. I feel like they're trying to really open some freedom up for you, something that's going to really be on your path. And I feel like that can really be happening. She's saying Sag time, so in Sag season, but I feel like listen to the messages. When you get up, maybe she's saying automatic writing when you get up. I feel like you're getting messages. Directly trying to contact you, Jennifer. So we will get Cindy next. Oh, I didn't know if they did Halloween in Australia, so that's fun. Priyanka, I'm in twin flame journey, and my twin flame hurt me a lot this day because I'm in separation with him. Priyanka, I can feel your pain. Literally, I'm very empathic, so I can feel your heartache. Just know sometimes things happen. I know for a reason doesn't always make you feel good. Yes, Miss Lovely. You can donate for another question. We get the Nine of Cups, Priyanka. I feel like and we get the page. Is he maybe doing some overindulgence? Sometimes that Nine of Cups for me is overindulgence. And sometimes I feel like the universe is trying to push you in a different path. Thank you, Jennifer. Blessings to you too. Light and love. I feel like it's trying to help you step into your power, Priyanka, as that Empress. I feel like you have to let something go. And really dig deep into your path, because I feel like as you do that and you find your happiness, that energy can come back right around to you. I have definitely been there. I totally immersed myself in my spiritual path, really like focused on my meditation. Like meditation picked me up so much and really helped move me forward. Yeah. So you say in meditation, really help move us forward, working on that spiritual path. And as you do that, that really elevates your vibration and just overall makes you so much more attractive. Okay, Miss Lovely, go ahead and post your question. We will get you next. Hi, Elin. How are you today? Dave must be thinking about me. My nose is itching. He may be watching. I don't know. Hi, Dave. If you're watching, love you. Cindy, may I know what will be able to relocate to Canada? Cindy, you get the 10 of cups, or the 9 and the 10 of cups and the page of pentacles. So I feel like that's a yes. You know, that's a happy home. So I feel like that's a definite yes for you. So enjoy Canada. Miss Lovey, my question, my aunt has been separated from her husband and wants to know if Miss Lovely, we get the Tower and we get the 3 of Pentacles, which, you know, that is a contract card. And then we get the 9 of Swords, which is, you know, communication. I feel like from Spirit trying to communicate, because sometimes that 8 of Swords is, you know, confusion. But in this card, that 9 is, you know, like Spirit's trying to give a message. We get the 10 of Swords on the bottom. And so you told me to, she's not done. So we're going to keep going. The 9 and the 10 of Cups, the Wheel, and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like as she gets balanced and finds her own personal happiness and works on shining her, you know, making that choice to step into being happy with right where you are. You know, we're always thinking about the future or the past, but sometimes it's, you know, finding to be happy right now. And I feel like as she finds that Tower can come in and that can come back around. Because the Wheel's here and we get the King of Wands, which, you know, I feel like that's a strong male energy coming forward. And in this one, I feel like this 5 of Wands is, you know, everybody kind of working together, doing their own thing, but building together. But I feel like it can change really quickly for her. But I feel like she has to really shine her own light. You know, be her own 10 of Cups, you know, find happiness with herself. As she does that, really, the more she does that self-love, the quicker that Tower can come in. You know, that is divine timing and turning that wheel. So yeah, there you go. Hi, Nikita. How are you doing? Yeah, Celia's just calling whoever she's guided to these days. Casabel, how are you doing today? Celia wants to get for you, and then we'll get one for Nikita because, you know, we are, yeah, that strong energy. As she steps into that energy for herself and becomes her more powerful self, that will really, I'm sorry, my phone is, I thought on Do Not Disturb. So I guess I need to just do, yeah, just do that. I don't want that person texting me. So we're just gonna block them. Sometimes you have to do that. If somebody is coming in your energy and you don't want them there, just make them where they can't come. It's really simple. You are very welcome. But yeah, I feel like she's got very powerful energy as well, Ms. Lovely. I feel like she's a good, strong match for him. She just has to make that choice to stand in her power. Sometimes we don't always like to do that. Nikita, we're going to get a card for you, and I feel like there could have been Caswell. We're getting you. Yes, we're getting you next. Do you have your question posted? You are next. Yes. Love advice if possible. Yep, absolutely. You know, we're always open for that love stuff. You know, Please do not spam the chat. If you do, you'll get put in timeout. Thank you. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Wow, it's something when both the moderators time you out. I'm just going to say Celia likes, respect in here. And if you don't get it, they are, very good to time you out. We appreciate when they do. Because everybody, deserves to be here equal time. And then you get the playfulness card. But I feel like you have to do something with your parents. Any energy with your past, I didn't ever, initially when I started my journey, I'm like, I don't have anything with my parents, but boy, have I found out that I did. But just working on healing that. And you have to, have some playfulness with your love life, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. Me and Dave make sure, we have fun and be playful. So I feel like you have to, I would just like to thank all the moderators. Me and Celia greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate all of your help. And yeah, when someone's spamming in the chat, just go ahead, do it. Celia says, and Casper, I feel like, do what you loved as a child. As you do that, that's really going to, help ground and center your energy. And it might be father issues. What's your energy with your dad? So I would like to, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 50. I am trying to grow my channel. That way I can keep doing this, I enjoy being here. This is, me and Celia love the lives more than, we do a little recorded stuff, but we really, really love the lives and connecting with everyone. So, Nikita, we're going to get a card for you about Yogish's feelings. Then we're going to get you, Elin. Yep. I saw you, Elin. We are getting you right now, Nikita, for Yogish's feelings. We get the forgiving and learning card, but Celia says we're going to get another one. And then she says, let go of control issues. Everything in divine timing. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. My guide Celia loves to give, the guidance out here. Yeah, I hear one more. Calling in your soulmate and you get new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like this new love could just be love circling back around for you because I feel like he is your twin flame, Nikita. So you tell me to get you some tarot. Yeah, please just post your question one time. My guide calls whoever she's drawn to, and then we answer. But if you spam the chat, they'll time you out. So we get the 10 of Cups. We do get the 9 of Wands and the Hanged Man. I feel like it's just going to take a little time. I feel like he may be doing Dark Night of the Soul. But, eventually it's going to come back around, Nikita. I feel like I think you'll end up marrying. I think it's just he has some healing to do. I was the divine masculine in that energy. And I'll just tell you, I had a lot of stuff I had to heal. And him too. A lot of family karma here. And, you know, the only way that I was able, yes, you have to just do the detachment and, you know, do whatever, you know. Sometimes really just focusing on your spiritual path will like move you in that other one. Why he has, I'm just telling you, Nikita, if you found me, you're probably a twin flame because I'm a twin flame that's in union. And that's what I am guided to share, my union of my twin flame and how I came into union. So I feel like if you found me, you are a twin flame, is what Celia's saying. So with that, we will just keep going. So, but yes, Celia's very strong in that. And Elin, we're going to get a general read for you today. And then did we get Cindy? Is Cindy still here? Oh, nope, Cindy left. Seashells, how about you after Elin? And Liz, did we get you? I'm trying to remember. I just want to make sure. Cindy's trying to, you know, we're trying to get to everybody. Sometimes she just, you know, we go who she's called to. So we're getting for Elin. And then we will keep going. Thank you, Liz. Okay, just wanted to make sure. And yeah, Seashell, please post your question. And we will get you next. We'll get the Queen of Wands for you, Elin. I feel like it's wanting you to really step into your power. I feel like, Elin, you can be a very powerful woman if you put your focus there. Because we get the Three of Wands on the bottom, but like she's like very fiery, like she knows her power. And I feel she's not saying a lot of words, but she's just like standing in that power. So I feel like, you know, you need to think what you want, and then, you know, really you can speak it into existence. Your words are very powerful. And especially right now, make sure no sarcasm. So if you want love, literally, when I wanted love, to, you know, and was ready for that, I said, I am dating for marriage. So Elin, put those words out there. Say it. I am dating for marriage. Next time you're talking to somebody, put those words out. I am dating for marriage. If that's what you really truly want. Or if you just, you know, are wanting a more committed relationship, tell the universe. But literally, I said I was dating for marriage, and the next person I dated was Dave, my twin flame, and we were married. But I feel like with this card on the bottom, which is the Palace of Swords, is saying, you know, you are really powerful with your words, more powerful than you may know. So make sure you're being very, you know, Queen of Swords. She doesn't take no shit. Off with your head. So if anybody is giving you in and out energy and making you confused, you know, off with their head, and stand in your power. As you stand in your power, Elin, you have so much more power than you realize to draw in that King of Cups. So much more power than you're giving yourself credit for. Yeah. I would like to thank everyone for liking the video and subscribing. And I ask you to, you know, do the little bell thing. And so we will look back at the participants. Seashells. Card on finance. So he's getting hot. It must be. She's making me get hot. We'll get the strength card for you, Seashell. Which, you know, you want a finance card, and that's a really good finance card because that strength card is that 8 card, which is that infinity symbol. We get the King of Cups. He's sitting pretty good too. He's very balanced and grounded. We get the Judgment and the King of Swords. So I feel like as you're more balanced between your heart and your thoughts, your head and your heart, you can bring this finance thing in really, really quickly because we get the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and the Strength card. So balancing that energy, I feel balanced in that masculine energy. Sometimes the masculine energy is really good here, but the masculine is not always as good in the, emotion. So make sure you're balancing your head and your heart. And don't rush into anything financially. That's what she says. Don't rush into anything. Hi, Eliza. How are you doing? We're. Hi, Kieran. How are you? Akshay's current feelings for me. And then we'll get you, Eliza. How are you doing today? Kieran, you get the 9 of Cups, which is, the wish fulfillment, and that Strength card is still on the bottom. With the Judgment card. So she says keep going because right there we have 4 major arcana. So whatever this wish fulfillment that's going to come in for you is divinely guided on your path because we have the Hermit, the Temperance, the Judgment, and the Strength card. And the Strength card is pointing towards that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment. So make sure you're not splitting your energy between 2 people. If you are, that can, that can end very badly. So she's saying make sure you're not doing any kind of, third party. Make sure you're being be careful where you split your energy. Because sometimes things can be taken the wrong way. But I feel like, very divinely guided on your path. So make sure you're really being balanced and grounded. But it looks like something really beautiful is trying to come in for you. So really good. Eliza, will I move out this? Eliza, why do you want to move? Why are you not good today? It looks like something's really good coming. So if something's been taken away, just know everything happens for a reason. I have a question for my moderators. Is Rudia the person we just timed out? Rudra, I'm going to ask you to please not post your question again. If you post your question again, my guide calls whoever she's guided to. And if she feels like she's not being respected, she just steps back. So, and that will end the entire live. So we ask you to please not do that. Eliza, write a story of the place you would like to move. Because sometimes when you're thinking that you're in a bad place, all you're going to do is reattract that bad place. So if you lived somewhere else you really, really loved and it was really, really nice, think about that and write that story about it. But whatever, if you like, whatever like your favorite house was that you've ever lived in, write that story. Yeah. Because I feel like you're where you're at on your path for a reason. I know I had to live, in many different places so I could, experience a lot of things for my path for me to be able to give them as, examples now. So just know sometimes that the universe puts you right where you're supposed to be, even if you feel stuck. It's to give you new clarity. And that will, happen, and you're going to move forward as you can really manifest what you want, and you're going to hear about it soon, because there's the Empress. She can manifest anything she wants. You just have to be in the right positive vibration. And if you're thinking about the place that you loved the most to live and you're writing about the new place as you're feeling that emotion, it's so strong to pull that forward. Everything in divine timing. So he says, divine timing is, and Karen, I'm very sorry to hear that. We do have a private Facebook group, because we're building our soul tribe, we do private messages in there, and I'm going to do a Chiron class. So he's telling me to tell you about our private group. If you have Facebook, we do, and you could always reach out to me in there. You can send me a message, and we can always chat. I do Reiki, I do other stuff. So I'm always up for helping others on this path. So, we will go there. MD007, thank you for all your help. We greatly appreciate you. Celia sent you lots of love. She's telling me to send you some love. So we're sending you some love, MD007. In the description is our private Facebook group. We have it private just so it's a safe space to communicate. Sometimes you don't want everything on Facebook, I know. So just we are doing it that way. So join on Sunday mornings, our time at like 9. My husband and I do, who is my twin flame, do a little chat. We're going to start doing a weekly message. And we're going to start, doing more stuff in there. So I invite you to join the Soul Tribe. Shar, I do not want to butcher your name, so I'm just going to call you Shar. Shar, put your question in. We'll get you next. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much, MD. You're the best. Celia says, have a very blessed day. When will he come back? Okay. When will he come back? And current feelings for Shar. Rudra, my guide calls whoever she is guided to. And when you spam the chat, she feels it's disrespectful to me, her, and everyone else in the chat. So she doesn't like it and will not call you if you spam the chat. So, yeah. Chart, we get the Death card. And then we get the Queen of Pentacles. We get the 9 of Pentacles. And we get the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands sometimes is that in and out energy. And if that's the energy of the past, Celia's saying, if this has been the energy of the past of like this person leaving you confused, like in and out and in and out, that a transformation has to happen, and that transformation has to happen with you. So as you stand in your full power, because we get, the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, she's very solid and stable. And this Queen of Cups, you see she's got her hand on her cup. She's being very guarded on who she's sharing her emotions and her energy with. So I feel like it's asking you, for you to step up and make sure, in my twin flame reading the other day, she was saying, make sure your house is in order, as the feminine balances all the areas of her life, especially the financial aspect, it brings that masculine energy in and can really cause this transformation. And literally, it can happen literally overnight. Because, there's 2 people in there moving together. So I feel like as you literally gain your financial stability, then that's when this can move forward towards, that emotional connection that you're desiring. Because this person's kind of really blocking their feelings, So I feel like that's, yeah. I hope everyone is having a really good day. I think we're gonna take a break. It's been almost 2 hours. It's been an hour and 50 minutes. I'm gonna take like an hour break, and I think I might come back and do some more. So you just got a lot to say, but I need to clear my energy a minute. So thank you to all my moderators. I greatly appreciate all of you for helping MD007, Priyanka, Nikita, and Danny Baby earlier. I appreciate all of you, and so you wants to send you all a little bit of energy. So have a great day. Bye.